What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Today it's Tony from Untitled Paintball, and for some reason, we never did a KLR goggle overview, so we're going to do that right now. Let's jump on into it.
KLR, KLR, KLR.
All right, but for real, let's go to lonewoolpaintball.com, check out all of these amazing products that we have to offer, and especially the HK Army stuff. Shout out to those guys for always hooking us up. KLR's new boxes and everything. Mark, you ready for this?
I love the boxes.
Me too. So I like the new style box. I like that we have all of the nice fancy colors in stock, which aren't all on this table, obviously, but that's why you go to the website and check out everything that we have. The goggles range anywhere from plain black is 100, the colored ones are 110, and then lenses anywhere from like 30 to 40 bucks. So check them out, hit our website. Let's jump into the overview. Going from the outside, then we'll show you the inside. First off, you're gonna notice fancy lens, Mark. You like it?
I like the lens.
Do you know what this is?
Red and black.
No, it is a GE polycarbonate thermal lens. I don't know what that means. I just know it's thermal and it's very fancy, protects your eyes from dangerous sunlight rays and all that good stuff, but it's nice, it's thermal, and it looks fancy. So some GE polycarbonate lens. I like it.
And I like that the colored goggles come with a chrome style lens.
I do. Yeah, so obviously if you can get close enough or you guys can see, check out the website. Mark's done a ton of great pictures with these goggles. You can check them out. Outside, first thoughts. So lens, very pretty, very nice. In a minute, I'm going to show you really quick because it only takes like 10 seconds to pop the lens out. I've done that in a previous video, but I'll show you as another reminder. So lens, let's kind of flip it around here. They have a very, very high quality foam to protect your ears. Extends out very, very nice. And you'll notice they got a little patch here, Mark, for a little extra swag. So right on the actual attached to the strap, which goes inside of the earpiece, is a little patch, just, you know, add a little flair, a little extra pizzazz per se. But the earpieces, they're thick, and if you take a bad shot, it's not going to damage your ear. And there's breathable mesh ventilation on there too. So it's very nice. So speaking of the strap, let's kind of, so they can see, what was this? Jacquard, Mark?
Jacquard.
Jacquard?
It's probably French.
Yes, it is. Jacquard tacking on the back of the strap. So when this goggle is on your head, this is actual like sticky tacking, so it's not going to slide up or down on you when you're running around on the field. So this stuff is actually sticky on the back of the strap. I definitely like that. Flipping it around. Okay, so still going on the outside, and then we'll go to the foam and the lens stuff here in a minute. Ventilation. Give me just 1 second. Let me read something here. Hold on. Unique ventilation designed for more breathability and minimal exposure to paintballs. So you guys can basically breathe a lot more, less fogging on your actual lens system. And if you guys get shot in the face, the way they have these vents designed, it's not going to get all in your mouth like some of the other goggles on the market. They just have big, not big, but gaping holes right in the front. These are slotted in on angles, so when you do take a bad face shot, you're not going to get it all up in your grill.
Because I don't want to be exposed to any of the paintballs.
No, I don't. First off, don't get shot in the face, but if you do, these goggles have you covered. So let's talk about the inside of the goggle. I'm going to do the lens change at the very end real quick for you, or just show you how to get it out. I really do like the foam that they have in these goggles, Mark. They call this their 3D tri-layer foam. First off, or memory foam. 3D memory foam, but it has 3 different layers in there, obviously, to make it super comfortable on your forehead and the nose, the bridge of your nose. So, boom, the foam. Let's pull it out because the foam is actually interchangeable on these goggles. So if your dog eats them, you got sweaty, and it starts to break down, they get all nasty, you can buy extra pieces of foam for these goggles.
Win.
What?
Win. That's a win.
Oh, I thought you said when. I said right now.
I love me some replaceable foam.
It is definitely a win. I like that, and I like that it's a 3D memory foam. So, you know what, Mark? It fits. It's very nice. Yeah, I like that.
Very stylish.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. I like that. All right, let's go into the lens, lastly, on the goggles. So, KLRs have been out for a while. They always coming out with new colors and different lenses, but we're going to show that to you in just a second. I just want to make sure I covered all the good features. The ventilation, the actual lens with the fancy sunlight depletion.
Chin strap.
Oh, the chin strap. Okay, I like that. Chin strap. So let's flip it over. It's your standard, got your standard buckle chin strap, but it does come with a very nice, like a velvet padding, so it doesn't rub up against the bottom of your chin the wrong way. So it does come with a nice velvet padding. It's not magnetic or anything like some of the other, well, one fancy goggle in the market, but it is just your standard buckle. So it does come with a chin strap, which is enforced by tournament play all across the country and probably even the world.
I know we don't recommend you do it, but can you remove the chin strap if you want to, or is it one of the ones that's like riveted in?
It looks like there is a flathead piece. I don't know if you could get it in there. There's a flathead on there. I think you can remove it. Wouldn't recommend it. Safety first, ladies and gentlemen. All right, back to the lens, and then we're going to be done with the overview. Speaking of that, as you guys can see, there's plenty of lens options all the way around the table, and this is not all of them, just some of them that we threw into the video. I'll throw the phone back on later. Lens, simple as this. Mark, can you see in there? Just let me know when you're ready. You can see in there? Press this tab down in the back and push it forward. Same on the other side. So what I did, I pressed that tab down and then pushed it forward. Same on the other side. You won't be able to get this one. Press the tab down, push it forward.
That's why we have a whole lens removal video on these that they can look up.
That is true. And then simply, these front hinges, once you press down, push forward on both sides, the front hinges swing outward like that, and then you can just simply take your lens right out of the front of this goggle. So super, super easy. I think they call this their PVT or pivot technology on the goggle. That's it. It literally takes 20 seconds to get in a new lens. All of a sudden it starts to get a little cloudy outside. You want to switch from one of your nice chrome lenses to just a standard clear or an HD lens. You can do so within 15 seconds. Very, very easy. I highly recommend the KLR goggle system. Keeps paint out of your face. You can breathe. You can hear easily, speak to teammates, and it's stylish too. So lomopaintball.com. Mark, do you have anything else to say while I throw this lens back in?
Well, I guess I have a question from the YouTubes, if nothing else.
Okay.
Bill Lou, this is a tough one. Which one do we want to go for? We'll do this one. Bill Lou says he had two questions. They're both good. Top 5 markers from $600 to $800.
Whoa. Top 5 markers from $600 to $800. I'm going to go top 5, 600 to 800. We're going, not in any certain order, just off the top of my head, what I know. I love the Shocker XLS. I love the G-Tech 170R. From 600. I was going to say Axe 2.0, but that's less than 600.
The 6 is in there, though, isn't it? The Empire 6.
The Empire 6 is in there, too. It's a good gun for sure. So, yeah, I would say the 6 by Empire, the 170R by PE for sure, the XLS by GOG or Shocker Paintball, 6 to 800. What am I missing here? I'm not, and this is brand new retail price.
I was going to say, does Dye have something in that price range?
Dye goes from like a CZR and even their maxed markers that are less than 6 to like expensive. So not in the range. What am I missing? I got something at the tip of my tongue here.
Ethas are under.
Ethas are under, yeah. There's a ton of great guns even under $600, but within that range, I don't think I'm going to name 5 right now because I want them to be worthy.
Those are 3 solid ones.
For sure. So the Empire 6, the 170R by PE, or the XLS Shocker by GOG. So there's 3 of them in that price range. Is there a couple more? You could get like an M170. It's the same, just mechanical. So yes, if you're looking for it, put in the comments below, what are your top 5 within $600 to $800? Let us know. So if we don't carry them in store, we certainly will. Thanks for watching, guys.
You got a question, leave it below. Otherwise, we'll see you next time.